So following incubation of the swab you did from your ear, we're going to try to isolate the organism and to see if you are a carrier for Staph aureus, Staph saprophyticus, or potentially just Staph epi. So I have my plate that I swab my ear, and what you're going to look for are isolated colonies. If you have yellowing around one of your colonies, that is the one you're going to want to pick. If not, you'll just pick an isolated colony to do this next test. So what you're going to do is do a swab on 1/3 and then streak for isolation, and then we're going to place antibiotic discs on the 1/3 swab. So we're going to have to make a suspension and then streak for isolation off of our swabbing. So I'm going to write my lines here where I'm going to do a swab and then streak for isolation. And next I'm going to make my suspension. So I'll take a swab. And I'm going to pull one to two of my isolated colonies that look the same. And then I'm going to make my suspension right here in some sterile saline. Make sure you're able to completely get the bacteria off the swab. Then I'm going to swab this part here. Suspension. Next, I'm going to use my loop and streak for isolation from that swab. One more time. Next, you're going to place 2 different antibiotics in the lawn in which you made that in that 1/3. You're going to place novabiocin and bacitracin. So you need your alcohol and your forceps to sterilize your forceps. And the first antibiotic I have is the bacitracin. Going to place one right there. Maybe. That. Sterilize. And then I'm going to grab my novabiocin. And then place that just on the other side of that swab, like that. Tap it, invert it, and it's ready to incubate.